Where should we go next? Let's just cover Elliott Wilson at the Royal Mall podcast.
Do we have to?
AJ, he was being facetious.
I hate you in that word, bro. I really do.
He gonna say it right.
I despise you in that word,
nigga. You're not from here.
He still says it correct, and you don't.
Yeah. What's your excuse?
And what words do you say?
Say
correctly,
correctly,
nigga. You say everything correctly?
Yes.
No.
He says it correctly.
Nigga,
he just don't read it correctly.
Right, nigga.
You don't try to say big words, AJ.
I say what's in my vocabulary. Nigga, you hear a word and be like, I'm gonna add it to my vocabulary.
At least we know you're just trying.
That is true.
It's not true.
There's video.
It's a lot more calculated.
I will never forget. There is a video on this podcast when I think Olay said a word. He said, I like that word, using it tomorrow.
Well,
because that's...
Well, hold on, AJ. Why are you bringing up old shit? That don't matter.
That matters to the content of this conversation.
Oh, now it does. When it goes against one of your co-hosts. But when it's against one of your homies, it's a different story, huh? Okay, I'm just trying to understand the game.
First of all,
I feel like that didn't round out.
That rounded out perfectly.
And hearing a good word and saying, I'm going to use that, that's some normal nigga shit. Tomorrow is the funny part. It wouldn't be funny if I just say I'm going to use it.
You were dead
Tomorrow
serious.
sounds funny.
Well, how long should you wait to use a word you just learned? Nigga, it's knowledge. What
and I forgot it. You just reminded me.
That's the problem. But that is the problem, though, Tone. He did not learn the word. He heard it.
He just heard it.
He did not learn it.
How do you learn words?
He might be
sometimes you got to hear him first.
Yeah, you audible, right?
Y'all don't know how to hate. Just leave it to me.
Well, you hear a lot of words the same wrong anyway. You heard sword, you heard this, you heard
First
all
of all,
the words, and you just fucking
after we all listen to it.
You got it. You got it with facetious, but sword. I'm saying it correctly. Sword.
Nigga,
No, say
we
it
did
again.
it. We listened to it together.
Say it 3 times in a row.
Sword.
Nah, you fuck, nigga.
And let's
Type in Wu-Tang.
We
Art
did
of
this
the sword.
together. We did it together. We went to the dictionary and hit the audio
If
button.
this is set up for a lame joke, you better get it over with now, buddy. Get it over with now.
Nah, they say like sword, but nah. Rory, Jamal, and Elliott, guys, we was talking about something serious.
Nah, we started talking about something better.
Elliott, the king of this new media shit.
Listen, 2 T's, which stands for temper tantrum, is one of the
I like that. I
he's
like
one of the
that.
most
I like that.
annoying niggas in audio format.
He really is annoying.
And it's just like it's just pure hate. That's all this is.
Cameron walking around like he's Stephen A. Smith. Nigga, what? Shout out to Maul, just straight checking that whole moment.
Yeah.
He said, hold up, nigga. Why can't he just be walking around like, Cameron, what are you doing right now? Like, this is why nobody fucks with you,
Why
bro.
can't niggas walk with a style?
Right? What the fuck, bro?
You gotta get this shit.
He's annoying as fuck. I don't even know if we should play it. You know, Rory sometimes depends on how he feels that day, whether he's going to send a copy.
All right, say something good about Rory, everybody. Let's see.
I
He
love your
shaved
album,
his
Rory.
beard today.
Rory, your hairline looking amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Your socks match.
Huh?
That's a plus. It's always better when the nigga socks match.
Oh, God, we definitely can't play it now.
Now, shout out Roy. But yeah, nah. Elliott just got up on here and just
We'll play audio.
he pretty much was honest about why he just be talking all this shit about niggas. He wants attention. He wants A-list celebrities to come on this platform so he can bore them with his questions.
Yeah.
That's all he wants. It's not that big of an ask, but it's just the way that you're going about it is a whole way of going about it.
I guess
instead of just, I feel like the solution to a lot of niggas' problems is just to be doper. Like you complaining that I'm the old nigga in the game.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to come to my shit. Just be better.
Or it depends though. Like he just has to create something that can stand.
He can't.
That's test of time.
Be
Like
better.
Like I don't know, like a David Stern or somebody.
He can't. He's not capable.
He's capable because he's done
not.
it before in a different era.
And guess what? It's over now. You know, you only get a certain amount of rebrands, and his is done. He's done. It's
And
done.
that's the thing with the internet. It doesn't have to.
He's done it. He's
Nah,
he's
he
had
does
more.
exactly.
He's had more than most people. He's had like 3 or 4 like transitions into new like waves.
a new beginning.
His transitions are done. He's cooked out here, man. This nigga just gonna be an old temper tantrum ass nigga running around complaining. I mean, should it be known that he was drunk? Sure, but who gives a fuck?
No,
And, like,
old
it just-
niggas don't get excuses for being
Yeah,
drunk.
they don't. Yeah, it's just like who cares?
Actually
you know
makes
what
it
I'm
worse
saying?
in my eyes.
It actually,
Exactly.
it makes it worse because it's like, ill, nigga. You're like 60.
Yeah, and you're going
Out
to
here
this
having
platform to
drunk
do this
emotions.
shit. Like,
Yeah, out here having these drunk emotions. That's crazy.
if I'm
bro.
Rory and Maul, I'm like, you coming on my podcast? This what you doing?
An intoxicated mind is a sober mouth.
I don't know.
This is disgusting.
This is just
So it really all
Where
depends.
do we wanna play
Where do you
from?
wanna start?
That was a full clip. Shoots at Cam.
He might have to go
I got
move
shit to
into a
clam up
cave
right now, but
with a typewriter and just make some articles that he can care about.
Oh yeah, just play from the clip.
from shoots
Yeah.
to cam.
Yeah.
All right, that's this one right here.
Say that, but there's also this other group of artists that are now content creators. They're media.
Yeah.
Like we always do the City Girl #7 as a joke, but Young Miami is good at what she does for the purpose of it. There is still a side, and those people that could do great interviewers are now becoming the media.
Yes. Everybody's media. Summer Walker's media.
The slur is
Cameron's
crazy.
running like he's Stephen A. Smith. It's what we're dealing with.
Why are you saying like he's Stephen A? Why he not running around like Cameron?
He's
See,
Cameron to be that.
That's what people be mad at you about when you say shit like that.
Which I think he should lean
That
into.
was
Be the
hate. That
old
was
villain.
hate. OD, that was hate.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I think people be mad at you.
Oh, it's hate.
Cam is
It's
running
hate.
around like he's Stephen A. Smith. No,
why
Cam
is he support journalists? Because he has an opinion? Why?
But
Him and Mace have proved to have a good opinion that
he
people
got
care
Mace
about.
having a job and really like check because the bag is
He was a
there.
pastor.
But Elliott, you don't think that we all come from the culture of we all sit around in our neighborhoods in front of our buildings
But
in the
Mom, don't
barbershop?
make you a journalist.
But I'm just saying, we all sit around in our groups with our friends
Exactly.
and talk about
Our
sports,
opinions, yes.
music. That's
Absolutely.
all. That's all these guys are doing right now.
But that's not fair. Is Shannon Sharp a journalist?
No, but that's the
Or does he
easier
have
bridge.
experience from it?
That's where the athlete becomes the media. That's the easier Charles Barkley. That's easier transition.
So why is it easier for the athlete but not the artist?
It's not easy, but I don't like it because, like, you imagine, like, this is the shit I do well.
all over the place.
And
That was
but
it. It's just
He
I
was
don't
just-
like it.
He was a little fucked up, but he had some type of a point.
He was telling the truth.
He had
Yeah, I'm
some
about to
type
say
of
he
a
had
point.
no
What-
point.
in
It
what
was just
sense?
the truth.
in the sense that
His truth.
he was just saying that like everybody gets the respect
Don't die
and the
trying to
admiration
understand this old nigga.
of being a journalist and like just a media nigga.
Well,
First year in.
this is what it really is. He was the king of lame shit. Media, print, journalism, the source, like, you know, it had its time, but
it was not sexy.
Them niggas were
Yeah,
never
yeah.
looked up as cool. They even mentioned it in this podcast.
Yeah.
And so
was
now
like- he was like, it's
the
like
tide has
sexy now.
completely turned to where the coolest niggas in the world are doing what he does, and they're cool for it. But he gets none of the brownie points. Being the nigga
He ain't
that's
never got
been
no
in the
pussy off an
game.
article before.
He
That's
ain't never
what
got
it
no
was.
pussy off no type.
That's what it was.
Nigga, you can't type your way into pussy. Unless you tweeting.
Unless you Langston Hughes.
Unless you text
Yeah,
it.
Langston
You can
Hughes.
text it. You can
You're
definitely
right,
text it.
Texting, but that's different
That
from
nigga
an
had a
article.
belief.
But I
That's
feel
typing
different,
it. You can
though,
type
but
your way into it. That
I
way,
mean
yeah.
typing professionally, nigga.
That's
Yeah.
ace. There's some niggas that are professionals. But anyway, continue.
You ain't no professional.
I didn't say me.
Yeah, exactly.
He does have like that granddad mentality.
Yeah.
Like, granddad, you tripping, nigga.
He's a back in my day.
But he's also
when is he gonna stop? Is he at this point? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this podcast has been going for almost 2 years, or just right around 2 years, bruh. It's a consistent thing. Elliott doing these crash outs on new media and just voicing his distaste for what's happening now. It's been 2 years. Is this
temper
nigga?
tantrums.
Is this senile? Is this just senile activity? Like, is
No,
he gonna
it's even
stop?
worse,
Or
because
is he
if-
just really? He's spiraling.
If it was senile, we wouldn't even be able to talk about it. Because then it's distasteful. It's like, why we getting on this
We're
nigga?
punching down.
He can't even mentally handle it. That's a different situation. This nigga's completely cognizant.
I think
Yeah, that's
he
true.
puts himself. He's still on that pedestal that he put himself on. That he worked hard to put himself on. Years ago. And so like when he looks at these niggas, it's like, man, I went through hell. I went through the actual the formal way of being respected in this field.
and
these
it got
niggas
me nothing.
And these niggas, they just, like you got some rappers, they get to have an opinion.
Hey,
now.
It's
You
like
can-
the baddie who's always been bad and got ugly and still thinks she's bad. So she's still acting the same way.
It is a lot of
Or
pretentiousness
the
in
bitch
it.
with a fat ass back in the day.
Yeah.
Before it was appreciated.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers
Oh,
like,
like that,
you
yeah.
fucking cow, you're fat. Back when the skinny bodies was in
Oh
style.
yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And now all these girls run into DR trying to get fat asses.
He
You
does.
can plead with that.
He's old. He's old.
I definitely understand the sentiment of why he feels the way he does, but that doesn't
I don't.
excuse your way of behaving. Now, I would understand being in his position.
When he brought up
I've been
Carisha.
trying to get credit for being cool for this shit for so long. And then as soon as my world dies, a new world spawns. It's the same category. And all these niggas are instantly all-stars. The shit I fought my whole life for. I understand why he feels that way. But this isn't how you handle those feelings.
Yo,
nigga.
towards the end, that nigga Maul said, bro, what, you asking better questions? Like, are you watching an interview like, yo, he killed the way he asked that question? Yo, that shit had me crying because I'm like, yeah, nigga, what are we looking for right now? Like, at this point, it's like, he's like, nigga, I just do it better, nigga. I just do it better. Like, god damn,
He's
bro.
more researched and more informed, but it doesn't matter unless your name is Nardwuar, nigga.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
honestly,
Nardwuar is
that's about
the
it.
last old head actually out here getting it the way, like,
A lot of these interview
He wants to.
styles just
Nardwuar was
ain't,
big
these
dots in
interviewing
it.
styles just ain't it no more, bro. It's just not it.
it
Just
depends,
not
because I'll watch a Big Boy interview.
I'm not watching all of Big Boy's interview though. You know what's funny
I'll
about
watch a
Big Boy?
interview.
Big Boy said, I saw a compilation and it was so accurate. It said Big Boy will ask the weirdest clip. He'll ask the weirdest questions, but get the best, most viral answer from everybody, all his guests.
Yeah.
Because like then it was just like a compilation of just these like strange questions that you would just ask anybody. And it's like, why would
What's an
any,
example? Like, what did you eat for lunch
I remember
today?
when he asked.
if it was a turkey or a cactus, which one are you picking? And the guest, what the fuck? What?
And
shit like that. Like he does a lot of stuff like that.
Big Boys from that class of radio to where they were creating real chaos. On there. So like they know certain questions to set up to like get certain gimmicks going.
I remember he asked Playboy Cardi, like, how close are you with Wooty Whoop? But it was Big Boy's real name. I don't know Big Boy's real name, but it was like, how close are you to Big Boy?
He was like, you know that nigga? And Cardi was like, I think I know that nigga.
Right.
Huh?
So but he's got his formula figured out that it still works today.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And radio, the power of the radio is something too.
Elliott, well, I don't really care about the radio thing because I'm not gonna watch them on radio. I'm watching them on YouTube.
Elliott's
I'm not watching Big Boy. We're not even in the market to get it.
And YouTube, but plus Big Boy has always been audio. He's always been speaking. This is another thing about 2 T's. He's from print.
Temper tantrum.
And now he's trying to compete in, the gift of the gab.
Yeah.
But that's a different arena.
Yeah.
We appreciate different things over here.
He's got the face of a writer.
He's got the voice of a writer. He's got the temper tantrum of a
Are there
toddler.
stories about Elliott Wilson being an asshole when he was in his prime?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's all light-skinned niggas with.
It's just a story of him being an asshole, blocking niggas. All of them. He is. He's like on some Flacco shit, nigga. We don't want to hear you complaining now, nigga. You was doing that bullshit back then.
At a certain
like
point,
literally same thing.
At a certain point, we got to admit that this job can attract some weird personalities.
Oh, I became at peace with that 2 months ago.
About to say, shit,
said-
McDonald's.
I
You
said,
came to terms with it?
I said, you know what? Within year 1 and 2, I'd have met everybody. We done talked to everybody, whether it be via DM, phone call, in person. A lot of you niggas in media are fucking weird, and I don't want to be friends with none of you.
There's a lot of creepy crawlers.
We could do business. Kiki when we're in the same room, blah, blah, blah. But
Was strip club with you? I don't know, man.
I don't really want to hang out with a lot of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's just y'all do a lot of weird things that I don't fuck with,
It's something
and
about
I've just never had niggas around me that moved and did the things y'all do. And it seems like y'all all, everybody has their thing. It is what it is, but I don't want to hang out with you like that for real. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, the entertainment industry is
It's a strange place, bro. I understand I was listening to Neighbors. Cole, I'm like, I get this shit. I gotta get away from these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I need to move. I need the privacy surrounded by some shit. I gotta get away from these niggas. The fuck? These niggas is weird, bro.
Your neighbor's nice as shit.
I have great neighbors.
Nigga, we had cookies the other day.
Yeah. I still gotta break the news of my neighbors. That's gonna make them cry.
That could be that needs to be
I
a
haven't even
clip.
done that yet, bro. Like my neighbor is crying, bro. Like my neighbor over there, she's crying for sure. Like I got a paw print for her for my last dog, but like I have to break that news to my neighbor still. Like it's just not. It's a big thing. Like
having nice neighbors kind of is a tedious.
It's kind of hurts too because it's like, oh god,
white neighbors.
I'm already going through it. now I got to make these 2 white families cry.
Yeah, they sound so worrisome.
Yeah, because especially because
you gonna get some more cookies.
Especially because I've lived here for almost 10 years. So we and all of us have almost been here like 10 years. So it's like, even though
Y'all
we don't,
family.
we're family. We're unofficial family. Even though we don't talk, go to each other's functions.
You probably saw their kids grow up like little nigga in high school.
100%, nigga. I've seen her son, like her grandson.
Yeah,
I've seen that nigga from the womb. Like I saw the pregnant girl coming by. I saw the baby.
Yeah,
he's there. Like, yeah, bro, that shit's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Said your mom used to breastfeed you on the porch, nigga.
Yup. So yeah, bro. Yeah, it's one of them where I got to tell them about my dog now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of dreading that shit.
That shit is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. What you say? You might get some more cookies.
Yeah,
that might
Possibly,
be true.
yeah.
You know why not?
Oh yeah, but this came up again, and the It Is What It Is page posted this, and I just love this clip. I remember when this moment happened. I love this clip where it was like, "We the new source, nigga." I felt like that about us too, like when this first came out.
Nick on First Things First, especially Stephen A. Smith, Gillian Wallow, and Gilbert Arenas. I named them 3 last because they gave me and Murder some game about this business before we got into the business. The rest of you bitch ass niggas, I'm telling you right now, we here. We here. Y'all can make your motherfucking phone calls. You can think what I'm saying ain't true. I'm telling you now,
We the new source.
We the new source. Murder, Stat, and Killer are the new source. Y'all niggas scared and y'all moving funny. Ready. We camera ready. First of all, Murder made the slogan. We do it like we do it for TV.
Yeah.
All y'all analysts and niggas that's pissed off, we gonna make you real mad now because niggas gonna start hitting me with the information. I'm gonna make sure I call my friends up. And shout out to Draymond Green too, because I called Draymond early.
He might ironically make these niggas better journalists.
Y'all niggas scared and y'all moving funny. I swear that's how I felt like the first 6 months. I said, man, it's a lot of legends moving really fucking funny in my DM, my text messages, some of these phone calls. It's like, ew, bro. Like, my homies don't call me sounding like this. Like, why you sound... This is weird, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
My bitches don't call me.
Bro, my bitches don't act like this, nigga. You on my phone with some weird shit right now. Like, that shit was weird. It's just surprising. The one person I can say, 2 people. They're literally the only 2 people, even though they hate each other. Joe Budden, Adam 22. These niggas are the same. Like, they keep it pretty thorough. They do fuck shit. It is what it is. But like, they are the most authentic people that I've met out of everybody.
Adam he seems okay in his skin.
Are they too big to be accountable for fuck shit?
Nah, I mean,
because that is, and just a question, because that is a correlation between those two.
Right,
like,
yeah,
especially when we're going through everybody this could potentially be.
Right.
Those niggas they have their own gravitational force.
They do.
So they can almost get away with more fuck shit.
Even
like you said, they do fuck shit, and it's Joe, it's Adam.
Yeah, right, yeah. But I don't know. All of these people have gravitational forces.
But some niggas got...
It just depends.
Some niggas got a couple more planets.
It depends on how their gravitational force was built, I feel like. Like, what is your gravitational force? Can your aura or your gravitational force leave you? Can you lose it? Or is it you?
Like Space Jam?
Does that make sense?
Both. Both are true.
Like, yeah, like Joe and Adam, they have these forces that's them.
Yeah.
No matter where you place them,
yeah,
that's these niggas. You know what I'm saying? But other people, how much do we initially think it was them, but it's actually being propped up by other things? And it could actually, they could lose it someday.
Oh, well, technically, even no matter how big your force is, it's propped up by something. It's just about how aligned you are on that prop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of niggas, they lose the prop or the crutch or whatever it is, and they just gone. But then we see some niggas, they lose their footing, but then they kind of, they just
know how to rebuild that shit.
Yeah, he can
that means it's
what's
propped up
been
on themselves. Compared to being propped up by something else that's less authentic.
They have the ability to get it back each time because it's authentic.
Right.
But they can still lose it based on actions and what they do.
If the actions are deplorable enough, of course.
Yes.
But most of the time, Adam and Joe, they seem to sit in their dirt very well. And when you can do that, you can get away with a couple of things. How we was talking about Flacco.
Because they're not being hypocritical about
the nigga not.
Right.
Because they built the crutch. Like they both have empires so big, no jumper is the crutch. Like a lot of people that we were just talking about, who left their status because they left what
Shit
was
ain't been the
feeding
same.
them, it's not been the same.
Or even try to do something outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just ain't the same.
And I think Joe learned his personally he learned his lesson way early on in the game with all the shit he used to do, and he understood that I'm gonna have to just lock up my market to me. Like that's why he moves the way he does.
And he really knew what it really was when he stopped showing up on Fridays, everyday struggle, and
he knew what it
them
was.
checks and them checks stopped clearing.
He knew what it
he
was.
said, "Oh, those checks are here because I'm here."
Yeah.
You fucked up now.
Yeah.
Because I didn't show up one time, all of a sudden the check didn't get cleared.
What happened to the views?
yeah. So
What happened when I was
okay,
gone?
yeah, you owe me more, my nigga.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have to go direct to consumer.
Joe Budden is the wrong nigga to show his worth.
Right.
You gonna get that.
But yeah, 2 T's, temper tantrum. I guess you keep doing you, nigga. This one better get views. I think it'll be better just because the last couple times he had temper tantrums, we covered it, and then I was like, you know what, Elliott, if you don't start getting more views, I'm gonna stop giving a fuck about everything. But because this is attached to Royal Mall and it is what it is, we got a much better chance. So got to shoot higher because just temper tantrums on just like a casual day, they're not worth it anymore.
Yeah,
they're,
break the
they're,
fourth
they're
wall for these
completely
niggas.
they're pointless.
Get out of
We
here.
got to reach higher, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get over to the Royal Mall podcast, do something.
Yeah,
about
take
to
that
say-
shit back to the year you was born, nigga.
Oh no, save that shit for spaces when nothing matters.
Oh God, please don't do that. Yeah, please don't do that.
Oh God, no.
All right, you ready?
No.
Oh, you got